I get a lot of messages, also from India. Once Netflix decided to buy the rights and put it on the platform, the story changed. You know, like I woke up in the morning and I couldn't even walk on the street. I'm so curious to start watching some movies from Bollywood because the industry in Bollywood is so huge. India have an amazing culture. Like there's like this elephants, this color, flowers. Started to get some requests from Hollywood. I'm so curious to go to India, but I think that I should go with at least 10 bodyguards.
I am particularly excited about today's session because I have with me somebody on whom the entire world seems to have a big crush on right now. Joining me today is somebody who I'm sure everybody has seen on 365 Days, and he's also making a lot of noise with his latest album, Michele Morrone. Welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Well, we have to speak about 365 Days as well, but I will start with asking you a little about your album, The Dark Room. Well, it's been doing so well, and it's just trending everywhere, not just in one part of the world, but globally. I know for a fact in India, it's doing so well. Talk to me about this album, and how did all of this happen for you?
Everything started because one night I was having a dinner with the director of 365, and he asked me what was my passion other than acting. And I answered singing. I like to write some songs, but it was just, a hobby. And he asked me to make them listen one song if I had it, and I made them listen Dark Room. And he quickly fell in love with this song, and he decided that he was gonna be inside the movie. And I was totally shocked. So everything started like that, because then I wrote also Hard for Me, and I wrote Watch Me Burn, and all of the soundtracks for the movie. So basically everything started, the acting and the music all together in the same line, and it was totally crazy.
Yeah. Did you also anticipate the kind of love, did you expect that you're going to get so much love from across the world? Because, like I told you, the film also did so well. It was trending on Netflix for a very long time. And I can speak for myself being in India. Everybody around me seems to be obsessed with 365 Days. Everybody is obsessed with your character. Did you ever expect that this is the kind of response that you will get in your life is just going to change drastically?
Actually, I'm super happy for that, because every day I get a lot of messages, also from India, of great things, and how much people they like my music and the character that I played. And I at the beginning I was gonna expect this, because the movie came out and only in Poland in the cinema, in UK and in Ireland. So the people watched the movie and they liked it a lot. But once Netflix decided to buy the rights and put it on the platform, the story changed. Like I woke up in the morning and I couldn't even walk on the street.
Wow, I can only imagine the kind of crazy it must have been for you, huh? Totally.
Yeah, but it shows that how much people loves what you do, and I'm super happy for that, because I'm doing something, like I'm being myself with music, and I try to build up a character, Massimo, and it's super interesting how people they love what you do in a very pure way.
Yeah, definitely. Well, talking about 365 Days, while I cannot stop raving about it. It's such an amazing film. I want to know from you, if you had to pick out one scene from the film, what would you say was like your favorite scene from the entire film?
My favorite scene is of the movie. It's the beginning, when I'm having a meeting with Americans around the table. That I'm super. That one is super powerful, and right up. And I think the purple room also. Yeah. It's a quite interesting scene, because in that scene it comes out like a very big side of Massimo.
Yeah. And everybody also wants to know the answer to this very, very big question that I think you can help us with. Everybody wants to know, will there be a sequel to 365 Days? Because, it ended on a very interesting note. It just left everybody on the hook, on the edge of their seats. So, will there be a
I know,
sequel?
for sure, we're gonna make the sequel of the movie, for sure, 100%. But we still don't, for sure, next year. But I don't know when we're gonna start shooting the second part because of the coronavirus problem. So I cannot give you an answer for that, but I can tell you that for sure we're gonna start the second part.
Well, that makes me very happy. So I'm glad to hear that at least. Since I'm from India and I'm talking to you from India, we're connecting all over. I want to know, have you ever come across any Indian film or any Indian actor at all? Have you seen any Indian films or anything?
Not yet, but I'm so curious to start watching some movies from Bollywood because the industry in Bollywood is so huge. I mean, like you guys are, and there's a lot of, and actually, India have an amazing culture. Like there's like this elephants, this colors, flowers, this the even the instrument, the instruments are weird, and you guys have a very, very whole culture, and I'm so curious to, I'm thinking, like, since I'm started to get some requests from Hollywood, I'm so curious to go to India, but I think that I should go with at least 10 bodyguards.
Oh yes.
And I'm curious to start understanding what is the movie industry over there, because I'm starting to get few requests, and maybe like I think that really soon I will go there.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure all your Indian fans are going to be very happy when they hear this. Okay, lastly, I want to know from you, what are the other upcoming projects that you have, your music album, and apart from that, any other films that we'll be seeing you in? Anything that you can talk to us about right now?
Yeah, the new album. I'm working on the new album because I just signed it my with the biggest label ever, like Universal. And we're working on the second album, and the second album is going to be more mature, more deep, extremely strong, because I'm working every day on new songs, and the fact is that every day I get new ideas about it, and I can't wait all fans to listen to the new album. Really, I cannot wait.
Well, I'm really excited for it now that you've told us. Well, thank you so much. It was amazing chatting with you. And I really hope that you do come to India and we get to meet and we get to chat about your amazing music and your films. Thank you so much.
We will. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.